Now, 3 photojournalists accused of espionage in Georgia have walked free after being convicted in court and then given suspended sentences. Well, they initially denied accusations that they'd passed secrets about Georgia's President Mikhail Saakashvili to Russia, but later signed full confessions. One of them even went on a 2-day hunger strike, and another confessed just after his wife was released from detention. Well, this has sparked concerns that they were coerced into admitting crimes that they didn't commit. Well, let's discuss this more with the leader of Georgia's opposition Conservative Party, Mr. Kakha Koukava, who joins me live from Tbilisi. Many thanks for being with us here on RT, Mr. Koukava. Let's talk us through the chronology of all this. First, we have 3 photographers denying the charges. One of them protested and went on a hunger strike, and then suddenly a confession, a conviction, and it all ends with a suspended sentence. What do you think is happening here?
Yes, this is everyday story, unfortunately, in Georgia. And you reported about all the facts during very short investigation, and this investigation had nothing with justice. First of all, you have not mentioned that all this investigation was secret, and no any information was given, no to media, no to lawyers, because of these legal reasons that there is information about state secrets. And nobody knows until now, when already today you know that these 3 reporters were already released, nobody knows in what concretely they were charged in. As for their testimony, when they recognized themselves as charged and as guilty, it's a very well-known Soviet practice, when the only evidence against all the defendants, against all the people who were arrested, was their own testimonies. And there is right now the only evidence in the case is the testimony of these people. No any written documents, no any independent witnesses, no any other evidences. As for why these people recognized, you know probably circumstances of this case, that probably, for example, one reporter, photo reporter, Mr. Gedenidze, was arrested with his wife, and they were brought to prison directly from their house, half naked. And you can imagine a man, when he hears cry of his wife from the next cell, can he recognize or not any charges which were presented by the prosecutor's office? As for Mr. Abduladze, you mentioned that he was hunger striking, and he recognized only after physical and psychological pressure on him during more than 1 week.
Well, let's talk through the accusations actually being levied against the 3 photographers. They were all accused of passing data on Georgia's president to Russian intelligence, including Saakashvili's schedules being among those secrets. Doesn't that strike you as a slightly odd accusation?
Do you know, there is 2 aspects of this case. First, political. For Mr. Saakashvili, this accusation, everybody in espionage in favor of Russia, it's the main political background of his domestic and foreign policy. Because you know that just a month ago, he raided opposition manifestation in Tbilisi, and 5 people were killed, and there is no any democratic process in the country. But because of the facts that he is considered in the Western countries as anti-Russian president, he is never criticized, like, for example, Mr. Lukashenko or any other autocratic leaders, because there is logic. If he is anti-Russian, he means that he is pro-democratic. So, for Mr. Saakashvili, it's just a necessity, I do not know, twice or maybe 3 or 4 times a year to declare about Russian aggression or new attempt of Russian occupation or about Russian spies, etc.
Okay.
As for legal...
Mr. Kakha Koukava, leader of the Georgian opposition Conservative Party, many thanks for speaking to us here at RT.